Hi, I'm Kevin. This is my interactive learning experience, and the topic is relationships focusing on birth to 5 years old children. At the beginning, before entering the main word of this topic, let us play a small introduction matching game with 1 minute. Please using the following three labels to build three kind of relationships in learning and teaching partnerships. When finished the game, you can check the answers on the next slide, and these three relationships will be talked about in the following contents. Okay, what is relationships in teaching and learning partnerships? Carter contended relationships involve connections and interconnections. Human relationships consist of connections between people who interact with one another. In early childhood teaching, relationships are formed and formed from a commitment towards the well-being of the child. So, why relationships are important to children from birth to 5 years? Dewar mentioned relationships are the foundations for the construction of identity, who I am, how I belong, and what is my influence. Elf contends having a positive sense of identity and experiencing respectful, responsive relationships strengthens children's interests and skills in being and becoming active contributors to their world. As children move into early childhood settings, they broaden their experience as participants in different relationships and communities. So, build relationships among birth to 5 years old children. Carter contended that clear, unambiguous, open, authentic communication is an essential ingredient in any supportive, enabling relationship. And I categorize the communication characters of children from birth to 5 years based on Carter's article and give adults some advice to build effective relationships with children through communication. Next, child to teacher relationships. Children can learn some skills such as communicating and thinking from the relationship with teacher. In addition, this effective and caring relationship builds a safe environment for children. As educators, they should take individual characters into account for their ideal developments. Next, teacher to family relationships. Children can benefit from this relationship, such as parents and teachers know more about them through communicating with each other for a better and individual development of children. Of course, some key points and challenges need to be taken into account, as I show in this slide. Then, peer socialization. By around 6 months of age, infants can communicate with other infants by smiling, touching, and babbling. By the time they are around 2 years age, they show both pro-social and aggressive behavior with peers, with some toddlers early being more aggressive than others. Also, Patton's sixth stage of social play has already proposed a theory that children start to play, associate, and cooperate play from age 3. Surely, this relationship has its merits and demerits. It can help children develop a sense of belonging to groups and communities. Conversely, some issues such as exclusion, bullying, and antisocial behavior appeared in this relationship. Finally, this is the task for you. It will take you 10 to 15 minutes. Use the template and choose one of the relationships to create your own relationship paper. You can look for additional materials from websites. Appreciate for your listening. Hope you have an enjoyable experience in this learning.